I feel like I came into the end of the year skidding sideways with gravel flying and bullets slamming into the sides of my truck. This will be a year that I look back on and say, wait, did all that actually happen? The Chinese name their years: Year of the Rat, Year of the Dog. We should start doing that too. This past one was the year of the bull in the china shop. This was the year when a big dude with weird hair came charging through the door and busted the shit out of all the pretty plates and crystal glasses. In 2017, we saw people in denim clothes elect a billionaire tycoon who somehow understood them infinitely better than the party that used to think it spoke for the working class. Then we watched as the Democrats threw the biggest mass temper tantrum in history. This past year was not for the faint of heart, not for the girly man or the hothouse flower, not for the tremulous, poetic snowflake with tissue paper skin and a perpetual tear in her eye. This was the year that we saw a political rookie walking through artillery smoke with mortar shells exploding and 50 left-wing attack chihuahuas gnawing at his ankles. To actually do the things that timid conservatives have been talking about for literally decades. How could we regular Americans not be slightly inspired by that? I'd barely gotten over the shock of the election when I was contacted by a guy who'd read some of my stuff. He said, maybe we should get you in front of a camera. Next thing I knew, Jason had painted his garage wall chroma green and rigged up a few lights left over from construction jobs. And I was waiting for the UPS man to deliver a teleprompter. How we went from total obscurity on March 1st to 9 million views by Christmas is not something I quite understand. How I got it in my head that I should go meet some of you is also a mystery. But somehow I found myself buying a van, putting a bed into it, and driving 12,000 miles through the heart of America. I don't know. It just suddenly seemed possible. After all, it looked like everything else was. This country was invented by risk takers. Every great thing America has done since was because somebody was willing to take some risks. That's how we became the envy of the world. While the Democrats and the never-Trumpers have been dissecting Donald Trump's every casual tweet and offhand remark, searching for some way to get this rough-horned beast back onto the cattle truck, the economy has boomed. Job creation is taking off like a rocket. Unemployment has fallen to its lowest level in almost 2 decades. And what about the stock market? Yes, it is expected to be a bull market for a good long time. It turns out that humans like unexpected things. It turns out that wildcat investors and people who climb power poles in storms to keep the lights on are not fearful people. Trump doesn't baffle them. He doesn't scare them either. We like things a little rowdy. We like language to be a little rough. We don't really trust the polished people because we know that polished is the same thing as rehearsed. We like the hip shooters and the seat-of-the-pants barnstormers. So, as our big bull blasts out the back wall of 2017 with plaster dust flying and shards of porcelain sticking out of his neck, an awful damn lot of us are feeling our oats. We're awake. We have blood in our veins, and we have never been more ready to do unlikely things. Thanks for watching. Please consider becoming a supporting member of Blue Collar Logic. Look for the link in the description and give what you can.